With news of the extended lockdown today, I'm in need of a bit of comfort. So I'm going to be making a simple steamed soy egg custard. And I'll be using both the Vortex and the Forge for this. And I will also be making a dessert to enjoy later so that we have a bit of something nice during this time. So I'm just going to make a very simple soy milk. Pour in the dry beans. No additives this time, just a soy milk. I'm going to select dry beans and I'm going to go for only 300 ml of water because that's all I need for the custard. My Vortex is working there. I absolutely love this machine because it can make soups, it can make purees, it can make plant-based milks. Honestly, it's amazing. You can do juice, you can do coffee. So it makes so many things. It's so convenient, and the cleanup function is the best thing. I mean, honestly, I'll show you after this how it just cleans itself up and you don't have to do a thing. So literally make whatever you want, chuck everything in, and it cleans itself up. It's now done and it's starting the auto clean function. So this is going to heat up and start churning away. I mean, how perfect is this? Usually, you know, when you use blenders or food processors, the cleaning is the worst part. But here, you don't have to do any cleaning. Just enjoy your whatever you've made and go. Cleaning away. So now the cleaning has finished. It's time to open up and then let it do the hot air dry, which basically will just dry the entire machine on the inside. You see, I didn't have to do anything. I made my soy milk, left it to wash, and now it's drying, and then it'll be all done. For the steamed egg custard, all I'm going to use are 3 eggs, the soy milk that we made earlier, some spinach, some soy sauce, and then I've got my forge pot ready. So I've got the eggs broken in. I'm going to pour in that soy milk. Almost all of it. Just leave a tiny bit behind. And then I'm going to use chopsticks and just whisk it up a bit. You don't want it to get too frothy, you just want to break up the egg. If it's too frothy, then it won't make a very silky smooth custard. In fact, there's a bit of froth on top from the soy milk. But now it looks nice and yellow. You've mixed everything in. Add in a tiny bit of soy sauce. Ooh. And then just mix that in again. And then because I want to add added nutrients to this, I don't want it to just be an egg custard because we're going to be having it as a full lunch. I'm going to add in frozen spinach cubes, just as is, into it. You don't have to worry about defrosting them. They will cook as this starts to steam. And now we're going to cover it with foil and put it into the forge pot. I've covered it in foil, I've put it in my forge pot, and I'm going to cover the pot and then put it on to steam. I'm going to set this on the steam function, and you need about 5 to 7 minutes per egg, so I'm going to give it about 20 minutes to steam total since I did 3 eggs. And then we're just going to press start and wait for it to cook. Now I love the Forge because I can make soups, I can make stews, and what it does is it doesn't overheat your food. So you don't kill the nutrients. It keeps to a certain temperature within the pot at all times. And also, if you don't open this pot, it stays at the warm temperature, or actually the hot temperature, for up to 8 hours. So you can easily take the pot away somewhere else. You can go on a picnic, you can send it to someone's house, or you can just have it sitting there while you're preparing your food. While the Forge is steaming our egg soy custard away, I want to make a little treat for dessert. So we're going to make a puree to make popsicles. Today I'm going to do some frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries, a bit of ginger, because ginger is perfect for keeping your immunity levels up during this time especially. And then we're going to add an oatmeal, as well as 3 dates that have been pitted. The dates will add the sweetness into this so that we don't need to add any other sugars. So all I'm going to do is put in all the berries and the ginger, as well as the oatmeal and the dates. Now we've got the berries in there with the oatmeal and dates. We're going to select dessert setting, and I just want the water to be at 300 ml because I don't need that much going into the puree. And we press start. That'll take 13 minutes, just in time for when this is done, so it's absolutely perfect. Look at that nice thick puree, ready for us to freeze and make popsicles for dessert. I've poured these into popsicle molds to cool down a bit. Once they've cooled down, I will put the popsicle tops in, and then I will pop them in the freezer, and they'll be ready for us at tea time. Our steamed custard is ready. Let's have a look. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, beautifully set. Delicious. And now I'm going to top it with a bit of dried shrimp chili, and that'll be lunch. A delicious steamed egg custard. I'm going to have this with a bit of lotus root soup on the side and some rice. Everything you need in a dish right there. Delicious. There's my lunch, my steamed soy egg custard with a bit of shrimp chili on the top, and I've got a soup that my friend cooked me the other day. Perfect, simple, nutritious. Now it's time to get our dessert ready. We're gonna put this into the freezer, and it should be done in about 2 to 3 hours time, just in time for us to have a little treat later on this afternoon. So our berry oat ginger lolly is ready. Can't wait to dig in, especially on this nice hot day.
Pacifica.